In today's video, I'm reversing Kyrie Irving's career, meaning that he'll be starting it off with the Dallas Mavericks, taking a stop in Brooklyn, then Boston, before finally ending off his career with the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're here in 2011, where the Dallas Mavericks are coming off an NBA championship. We'll see if rookie Kyrie can help them repeat. Let's get into season number 1. Season is wrapped, LeBron won MVP, and Kyrie won Rookie of the Year, averaging 20 points and 5 assists on the season. We ended up only winning 46 games, so a bit of a down year coming off the championship, but if we're in the playoffs, we got a chance. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on the Clippers, who just recently added Chris Paul into their lineup. Of course, they've also got Blake Griffin and DeAndre. Game 1 of the series goes to the Clippers. Clippers are up 2-0, and yeah, we're gonna get cooked. And in Kyrie's first playoff series, he ended up averaging 20 points and 8 assists. Now we're headed to season number 2, where Kyrie Irving will be going to Brooklyn. Here in Brooklyn, we've got Devin Harris, Brook Lopez, and Derek Favors. Not exactly a great supporting cast, but there are quite a few decent role players on this team. And I think in year 2, we'll see big numbers from Kyrie because his supporting cast isn't too crazy. Season 2 is wrapped, another MVP for LeBron James. And let me tell y'all, we were incredible. Led by Kyrie, who won Most Improved, averaging 29 and 7 in just his second season. We won a lot of games. Kyrie was also All-NBA, 56 and 26 on the season for the squad. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I didn't expect us to be this good. In round number 1, we're going to be taking on the 7-seeded Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Brandon Jennings and Bogut. I think we should be okay. And we take care of them in 5. In round number 2, it's going to be the Atlanta Hawks with Big Al, Joe Johnson, Jay Smoove, and Jeff Teague. Game 1's going to go to us. We're up 2-0. Is Kyrie about to make the conference finals? Hold on, man. Oh, the Hawks are storming back. Don't let them force 7. Oh, man, we were up 3-0. Don't do this, Kyrie. Luckily, in Game 7, we finished the job. Man, the Hawks gave us a scare there, but check out Kyrie, averaging 32 points per game in the NBA playoffs to lead us to the conference finals. We've got a battle of the guards in this series, a young Kyrie taking on 98 overall D Rose. It'd be incredible if Kyrie could take him down. We take game 1, they take game 2, we take game 3, we're up 3-1. They're gonna take game 5 and game 6, setting up a game 7. We could blow a 3-1 to Derrick Rose right here, or we could finish the job and Kyrie could be in the finals in just his second season. And it looks like it's going to come down to the wire. With 2 minutes left to go, it's 103-106. We're down. Chicago has the ball, so we're going to need some good defense from Kyrie Irving. And that's going to be tough because he's defending Derrick Rose. Rose at the top of the key, going to get the screen from Joakim Noah. Rose down to Noah. Oh, that's a mismatch, but Noah smoked it. Petro has the ball. They're looking for Lopez in the post. Brook Lopez going to put up the layup, and he's fouled by Rose. He had a mean mismatch right there. Hey, we'll take some Lopez free throws. First one is good. Second one for Brook is also good. So we're within 1 point here. Get another stop and another bucket, and we'll have the lead. Derrick Rose working on Kyrie Irving. 2 elite guards going at it here on the biggest stage. Rose trying to get to the basket, and he misses the layup, grabs his own board, goes back up, misses again. Man, Chicago has been smoking layup after layup. All right, Kyrie, push the pace here. We got a fast break. It's going to go up to Bridges. Bridges to the basket. Layup is good. That's tough. And just like that, we are up by 1 point. We're clamping the Chicago Bulls right now. Or maybe they're guarding themselves, bro. Let's be honest, because I don't know how they're missing all these easy layups. Derrick Rose gonna give it over to Jimmy Butler. A young Jimmy has it. Jimmy gonna give it back to Rose. Derrick Rose gonna give it to Boozer. Shot clock is winding down. Rose to the basket. He's gonna have to take the shot sooner rather than later. It goes to Dang. Dang can't even get control of the ball, and it's a shot clock violation. Look at Kyrie, man. He's absolutely hyped after getting the stop on Derrick Rose. And now we are up by a point and have the ball. If Kyrie can get a bucket here, we'll be in a great spot with a trip to the finals on the line. Screen's gonna come from Derek Favors. Irving gonna flow one up, and he misses. Favors can't get the board, and now Chicago's only down by 1. Plenty of time on the clock here. Derrick Rose is defended by Bridges at the top of the key. Rose to the basket. Layup is off, and we get the rebound. Derek Favors is going to the line. First shot for Favors is off. Oh no. And did y'all just see? Derrick Rose is cold right now. Second one for Favors is good. We can't afford to let up any buckets in this situation. Joakim Noah gonna give it into Derrick Rose. Rose is cold, but trust me, he's still a threat. Rose gonna slow things down a bit here, waiting for the play to develop. He's taking his time. Trip to the finals on the line. Screen's gonna come from Noah. Rose to the basket, wide open, and the layup is good. 2.9 seconds to go, and we call timeout. Yeah, Rose blew right past Brook Lopez. He was too slow to stop Derrick. And now we have a chance to win this one at the buzzer, or we could have OT. Landry Fields is inbounding. I'd assume we're going to Kyrie Irving. No, it goes to Bridges. Bridges from deep, and he misses. We're headed to overtime. That's a bad shot in the clutch, man. I don't know why that shot's going up. And unfortunately for us, in overtime, it was all Chicago. They end up winning by 10 points. Rose has 37 and 13, and our run is over. We blow a 3-1 lead to the Bulls with a finals trip on the line. It was a great run for the guys, though. Shout out to Kyrie for making so much noise in just his second season. Headed into year 3, Irving is an 89, but unfortunately, we ended up losing Brook Lopez to free agency. Kyrie's gonna have even more on his back this season. Season is wrapped. Derrick Rose won the MVP award this year. No All-NBA this time for Kyrie. Surprising, because he had such a great year too. I mean, the numbers were still really good for Irving. Unfortunately, without Brook Lopez, we only won 42 games on the year, so it's unlikely we're gonna make a deep playoff run like we did last season. You know what? Anything is possible. We're headed to a Game 7 against Washington. And also, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 100K by the end of the year. This team has John Wall and Monte Ellis. That's a tough backcourt. And unfortunately, we're going to go down to John Wall and Monte. That's tough, but we just keep fighting, man. Kyrie, he has been incredible on the biggest stage. 35 points, 8 assists in the first round. It's clear that Kyrie's incredible when the lights are the brightest. We got 2 more seasons to go in Brooklyn before Irving heads to Boston. Kyrie's probably gonna have to carry because this squad doesn't look too great. The guy who dropped off Kyrie in Game 7 wins MVP. Kyrie did end up making All-NBA third team this year, continuing to put up great numbers. But unfortunately, we went 30 and 52, ending off the year on an 8-game losing streak. And it looks like we made no type of offseason pickups. Let's just simulate this year and get to Boston as soon as possible, because this team is trash. Another elite point guard, Russell Westbrook, ends up winning the MVP. So much guard talent in this league. Kyrie makes All-NBA third team in his final year with the Nets, but he didn't make the playoffs. So let's head to Boston. They're the #1 seed this year. I have a feeling their team's gonna be crazy. We got a nice little squad here in Boston. Kyrie, Rondo, Zebo, and Brandon Roy. Now, I checked out their roster before, and they actually had DeAndre Jordan on the team, but he ended up leaving. And DeAndre Jordan was around a 90 overall, so he would have been super cool to have, but unfortunately, he's not on the team anymore. Now, for this duo of Rondo and Kyrie to work, I'm going to move Irving to the 2. He's played some 2-guard in his career anyway, so that should be fine. Steph Curry takes home the MVP this year. When is it going to be Kyrie's turn to go get one? Kyrie does make All-NBA third team in his first year in Boston, averaging 28 and 8 on the year. We won 46 games, so not too shabby. That was good enough for the 5 seed. We're taking on Indiana in round number 1. We're down 3-2, and we're going 7 with Indiana. This squad has Paul George, Kevin Love, and Nick Young. All right, they're pretty good. But let's see if we can finish the job here. The Pacers got off to a hot start, dropping 41 points in the first quarter. We only scored 23, and after that, we were just fighting an uphill battle. So we ended up losing. Kyrie gave us 40, but it wasn't enough. Now we're headed into Kyrie's second and final year with the Boston Celtics. Next up, of course, he's going to be going to Cleveland. And just as a little sneak peek, they're absolutely stacked. Anthony Davis won MVP in Cleveland. Oh, I can't wait till Kyrie gets there. Irving made All-NBA third team, averaging 28 and 8 on the season. And we missed the playoffs. This Cleveland squad is going to be unstoppable. Melo, AD, Kyrie, the greatest husband ever, Tristan Thompson. I'm also going to move Kyrie back over to the 1, his natural position, and I think just like real life, Irving might just win a ring in Cleveland. Shout out to AD winning the most valuable player once again. And our coach Mason Yee won Coach of the Year. No All-NBA for Kyrie, but he was playing with a lot of stars. He was still hooping, 22-9 on the season. Round number 1, we're going to be taking on Orlando. This should be easy. We beat them in 5. Round 2, we got Miami. We beat them in 5. And in the conference finals, it's going to be Washington, led by John Wall. But they can't stop our front court, man. AD and Tristan Thompson, who's guarding them, bro? Come on, get them out of here. We beat them in 5, so we're in the NBA Finals taking on Golden State, a good old Cavs-Warriors matchup. And the Warriors have a big and auto-generated dude named Dwayne Craig, who's a 91 overall. Oh, man. And they've got the Splash Bros. We might have some comp. Game number 1 of the series goes to the Warriors. Game 2 goes to the Warriors. We're down 3-0, and we just got swept. Klay Thompson wins Finals MVP, so no ring for Kyrie year 1 in Cleveland, and the numbers were kind of down in the playoffs, even the efficiency. I didn't expect that. Usually Kyrie's a playoff player. But as long as we keep the core together, we should still be contenders. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all, I'm disappointed with the way things went this season, but we should have another chance to make a run at it. Melo is getting older though, and he's on an expiring deal, so we kind of got to make this happen soon. Season is wrapped, and this is a big one for us, guys. We got to be locked in this year, because we might not have many more chances for Kyrie to get a chip. If Melo leaves, it could really be over. We're the 2 seed this year, 56 wins on the season. Kyrie was solid, but we don't even care about the regular season anymore. We're too far in to be caring about that. Round 1, we get past Chicago easy. Round 2, we got Detroit, we sweep them. And in the conference finals, we got Indiana, who still have K-Love and PG like they had before. They also have Rudy Gobert now. Game 1's gonna go to Indy. Game 2 also goes to the Pacers. They're up 3-0. This team isn't ready for primetime, man. I don't know what it is with this squad and why we're bad, but it's not working. Now, we did give Melo an extension, so I guess he'll be here for longer, but that might not be good news because he could be old and taking up all our salary cap. But these past 2 seasons, we've lost to teams that were objectively worse than ours, so we've got to be better. It's that simple. Somehow Melo still isn't regressing crazily though, so we've got another chance at it. We just got to be locked in. Something must have clicked for us this year. We're around the deadline and we are 44-3. There's no way we don't win the chip. We just lost 2 in a row, but y'all get what I'm saying. We're insane. There's no way we don't win the ring. This season was one for the books. AD won the Most Valuable Player award and we went 73-9. Kyrie was even All-NBA second team. He took a major step up statistically, averaging 26 points and 10 assists a game. We ended off the season hot, 10-game win streak to close out the year. There's no way anybody stops us. Round 1, we got Kyrie's former team, the Celtics. They're kind of giving us comp. Oh my gosh, we're going to a game 7. They got Ja, but still, there's no way we should lose to this team. If we lose, we're officially frauds. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this game is coming down to the wire. It's 95-95, a little over a minute 40 to go. Kyrie Irving trying to make a big play for the Cleveland Cavaliers so that they don't end off a 73-9 season in the first round. Irving, mid-range J is off. Now Waters has it. Waters, is he a big guard? Why is he posted up on Kyrie? Bro, the Celtics got 100 bigs in right now. It's going to go down to Wendell Carter Jr. Carter Jr. out to Waters. Waters, oh, that looked tragic. He missed the 3. Adams grabs the board. It goes over to Irving. Why do we have so many bigs in the game? Irving's our only guard. What's going on? Kyrie from the half court. What's happening? Bro, I did not expect him to pull that. Now Waters is bringing up the ball for the Celtics. Just some ugly basketball being played. It goes over to Jared Allen. Allen gonna swing it back to Waters. Waters defended by Alex Len. Waters dumps it down to Wendell in the post. Shot clock winding down, and Wendell Carter's gonna miss. AD the rebound. It goes up to Alex Len. Len to the basket. Please swing the rock. I do not want you taking the shot. Oh my gosh, did Tristan step out of bounds? Yes, he did. The good news is now we have some normal lineups in the game after the substitutions were made. There goes Jamal Murray. Also Ja's on the floor for the Celtics. Oh man, there was just an illegal screen. Waters, let's go. We get the ball back. I don't know what the Celtics are doing. The This has been a disaster class of basketball between these two teams. It all comes down to this. About 20 seconds to go, and we've got a tie game. Can Kyrie hit a signature clutch three-pointer? Maybe get to the basket, get a two? Regardless, we need a bucket if we want to win this one. Irving taking his time here. He finally makes his move. Kyrie in the mid-range. He misses. Davis can't grab the board. And the Celtics call a timeout. 5.8 seconds to go. If the Celtics score here, our season is over. Waters gives it into Jamal Murray. Murray, with not much time left, takes the mid-range and he misses. We're going to OT. And in OT, we're down by 4, 54 seconds to go. Tristan Thompson is inbounding. It's going to go into Stanley. Stanley gives it over to Kyrie. Irving spins off. He's going to take the three and he misses. Davis, the rebound, puts up the layup. He misses. Davis gets another one. Out to Melo. Why didn't Melo shoot it? Melo, now he's about to turn it over. AD grabs it mid-range. This team is trash. Oh my goodness, relocate them to Alaska. Celtics grab board and they're going to the line. This one's probably over with. Murray, first shot is good. Second one for Murray is also good. It's going to take a miracle, but it starts with a three-pointer. Kyrie working on Ja Morant, trying to go to the basket. Ja playing good defense. Irving layup is off. I've seen enough. We end up losing in Game 7, and our team was just terrible in the clutch. 73-9, and we lost in the first round. The Celtics went on to win the championship. Counting this upcoming season, we've got 3 more to go. Time to lock in Kyrie. Get that ring. Season is wrapped. Cat wins MVP. I feel like you don't see that too often. We had another good year, but it doesn't even matter if we don't win the championship. Also, I saw Kyrie was first team. That's fire. We're the number 3 seed headed into the playoffs. Round 1, we got Indiana, and we were down 3-1. We're gonna force 7, so here we go. They still got the K-Love and PG duo. Our team clears them by a mile. I don't know why we're headed to 7. We were down 3-1 earlier, as a matter of fact. But this time, we're finally on the right side of a 3-1 comeback. Kyrie, I think, has blown multiple 3-1s in his career, but this time, we actually came back, and now we've got Philly in round 2. They don't have a 90 overall player. We should be able to beat them. But of course we can't. We end up losing in 5. Kyrie had a great playoff run, but it's not going to be enough. I'm not going to lie, we probably need more from Melo, but that's a lot to ask considering he's like a million years old. 2 more seasons to go for Irving, and Melo's not getting any younger. Season is wrapped. AD wins the MVP award. Davis has been incredible for us. Kyrie's All-NBA first team. I don't understand what's not working for this squad. I mean, we're a top seed every year. We have top players, but we can't win anything. We might just lose to Indiana. Okay, we beat them in 6. Round 2, we got Toronto. We sweep them. Okay, conference finals. Taking on Philly. This team's pretty mid. They're definitely beatable. And we're down 2-1. We're going to make the series 2-2. We take game 5 and 6. And finally, we're here. NBA Finals taking on the Phoenix Suns, led by Porzingis. They've also got Jaylen Brown, but they were a 7 seed. We got this. Game 1 goes to the Suns. Game 2 to us. Game 3 to Phoenix. Game 4 to Phoenix. And we lose in 5. Kyrie wins a Finals MVP despite losing. He's doing everything he can to try and get this championship. We have 1 more year left to do this. The final season, the last dance. Let's get it. Season is wrapped. This is our last year, our last chance to make it happen. Kyrie had a great regular season. I don't care about all that. 52 and 30, still don't care. Let's get this championship. Round number 1, we're going to be taking on Miami. They're coming out the play-in, and we lost. This video was filled with playoff L's, man. I wish Kyrie could have got a chip. I mean, I guess he got a Finals MVP, though. That's it for the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.